Welcome to the Thursday edition. What is today?
Tuesday.
Wednesday. Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, Dan.
This week is not going by fast enough for me. Welcome to the Tuesday edition of Litter Media Live. I'm Dan Ramey.
I'm Aaron Glanton.
At least I think I am, right?
We know it's Tuesday.
It'll say down here in just a minute to remind us as to who we are. Welcome to the program. This is where daily we tell you what's happening. There it is. We tell you what's happening across the Scioto Valley and Southern Ohio so that we can keep you informed on the good stuff happening in our community. We call it
beneficial news that you can use.
Yes, indeed.
Who coined that phrase?
It was actually our founder,
Matt Litter.
Matt Litter came up with that great phraseology to use.
It's great and it rhymes, so it's good to remember.
It is. Beneficial news you can use. All right, coming up in a moment, we'll take a look at said news. But first, let's take a look at the forecast for you. Much more pleasant today. In fact, I had difficulty with the sunshine driving in today. It was so bright, and I'm like, where did this come from? We've been seeing clouds for so long. Dry and pleasant today, temperatures to reach the mid-70s. Clear overnight with lows around 70 degrees. Then sun to start the day tomorrow with increasing clouds. There is a chance of rain after 5 o'clock tomorrow. High temperatures will be around 82 for your Wednesday. And into Thursday, still a chance of showers to start the day, then maybe something in the afternoon on Thursday as well. And that's important because the high school football season is in full swing Friday, but it actually begins Thursday with a number of games around the area. Piketon has a game Thursday, and the Unioto Shermans will be hosting the Jackson Ironmen to start their football season also on Thursday night. So plenty of high school football will be in our eyes, before our eyes.
In our eyes, yes.
And in our eyes before you know it. All right, coming up in a moment to look at news.
Life, it can get on top of you quickly, can't it? But with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 is always available to help. So get in touch today.
The Pike County Career and Technology Center provides hands-on, skilled trades training with engaging curriculums and endless possibilities. From automotive technology, carpentry, business management, to culinary arts and interactive media. From electricity, welding, HVAC, engineering, and medical technology, to pre-nursing, basic food service, and public safety. We're preparing our youth for America's workforce through today's technology. To learn more about Pike County CTC, visit pikectc.org. Discover Ross County. From the breathtaking outdoor adventures to the historic sights of Chillicothe and family-friendly events and festivals. Explore more at visitchillicotheohio.com or download the free mobile app today.
Tecumseh. Fascinating. Captivating. Mesmerizing. Tecumseh.
Time to tell you what's happening news-wise, which you can go to our website, littermedia.com. You'll see some of the stories we're going to be sharing with you today, but you'll want to follow us on our social media like you're watching us now. Those of you who are watching live on Facebook as well as YouTube, and you'll also find us on Litter Media X, Spotify, Instagram, and Litter Media Radio.
Yeah, lots of things that you can find Litter Media right there.
You'll find it in the upper right-hand corner. But we also have like our media player. For instance, last night we did the Meet the Teams night. That's showing up right now on the page on our YouTube channel, but it's showing up on the front page of littermedia.com.
It's pretty neat. All the latest stuff we do is right there on the homepage.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't working for a while, but we got it working the other day. Talked to our web people, and they're magic. Yes. It's amazing. Superintendent Nathan Hale, we visited with him for a walkthrough of the Lancaster construction. This was back in, March, April we went through there?
I want to say April. It could have been March, though.
Now it's ready to go, and they've spent 3 years building this, and Principal Scott Burry, along with all the folks involved with making this happen, they're ready for a ribbon-cutting ceremony, and that's coming up at the new Lancaster High School Wednesday, tomorrow from 3 until 4:45. Now, this is a private invitation-only event co-hosted by the Lancaster-Fairfield County Chamber of Commerce. There will be a dedication of the school, ribbon cutting, and an official guided tour as well. So a lot of people helped to make this thing happen, and there's going to be students, and it's going to be filled with life after Wednesday on a regular basis.
Yeah,
so
very exciting stuff.
I saw they were still removing some of the old school and everything too. So there's still work being done on the campus area, but a lot of that now is demo work, and they're getting rid of the old school.
And if you want to see what it looked like during the construction, you can find that video on our YouTube channel. Just look up Lancaster High School Litter Media, and you'll see it right there.
Exactly.
And if you can't go on the tour, since this is invite only, we have a tour right there. It's
Right.
not completely up to date because it was a couple months ago, but you'll get the gist.
Yeah, you'll still see things in boxes. They still had furniture that they hadn't assembled. And
But the building is still very impressive.
It really is. It really is.
Ohio University Chillicothe's 3-semester LPN to RN advanced placement track allows students to earn an Associate of Applied Science in Nursing and become eligible to take the National Council Licensure Examination for registered nurses. The accelerated program combines nursing and general education coursework with classroom instruction, laboratory experiences, and supervised clinical placements. Students who complete the associate degree may also qualify for dual enrollment in Ohio's online RN to BSN program, creating a seamless pathway to a bachelor's degree.
Folks who have visited Tecumseh, you know what it's like after the show. I carry a flashlight with me sometimes, or you'll maybe use your cell phone light to help get you down through to the parking area and get back to your car after the show, because it can be dark, and going down and traversing those steps can be difficult. Well, AARP Ohio is partnering with the Scioto Society through a $15,000 AARP Community Challenge grant that will reduce fall risks and improve accessibility for older adults and visitors attending performances and community events. Scioto Society CEO and President Brandon Smith shared with us via text this morning. This AARP grant has allowed us to improve our visitor experience with a new illuminated handrail. That may seem like a small thing, but for a lot of people, a handrail is the difference between being able to make it up or down or not at all. We strive to create the best visitor experience we can for everybody, regardless of their abilities and challenges. AARP understands this and knows that a handrail is more than just a handrail. The grant presentation will take place before the performance of tonight's shows. So very happy to see this happen for Tecumseh. They've got Haunted Mountain just around the corner. They'll have a lot of things. They'll be dealing with darkness by that time of the year. It will be dark, Wait a second. Are we falling back this year? I can't remember if that takes effect this year or
Who
when.
knows?
But at any rate,
It still gets dark earlier every night.
It does. It does. And I thought originally tiki torches might be nice to kind of line that, give you that Native American feel. And then we got to thinking,
Did they use tiki torches?
Tiki torches, and I don't think they used tiki
That's a
torches.
Hawaiian
Yeah,
feel,
that's
I
a
feel
Hawaiian
like.
thing. But for our instance, a tiki torch, but then you run the risk factor of setting Sugarloaf Mountain Amphitheater on fire.
That wouldn't be any good.
The fire they do use is in control, which is, by the way, it is provided by our
Litter quality propane.
Yes, our parent company.
Were you having a brain fart there?
Well, I was, because I was actually looking at the copy that says litter quality propane while I was thinking about it. So,
Are we ready for the next story?
Sure.
Okay. Coming up this weekend at downtown Chillicothe is Sand in the Streets. Last week, we had Tiffany Baldwin of downtown Chillicothe in for a special edition to tell us a little bit more.
Oh, Friday, we open with Beach Fest at 6:30, and that's all we're having Friday night is Beach Fest, 6:30 to 9:30. The band coming in this year is Monsters of Yacht, and it's, the name mentions, a yacht rock band, right? So that'll be really cool. Saturday morning, we start at 8 a.m., and that starts our pool play for volleyball, and all of the divisions will play Saturday throughout the day, and they'll end somewhere around 6 o'clock in the evening. And then at 6:30, we'll transition over to two new things this year. One, we're doing what we're calling a players party this year. So all the players that are registered with a team have the opportunity to have a dinner. So we're going to provide that dinner for them. Something new, just giving them a reason to stay in the downtown and to thank them for being here, being our guests. So that's new. But while they're eating, we're also going to have another band play. So we've never had two bands play. So this is our first time to have two bands. And Basement Collective will be playing on Saturday evening at 6:30 to 9:30. Again, same hours as the Beach Fest the prior night. And while all that is happening, so that's on courts 1 and 2, like right in front of the courthouse in 50 West. Courts 3 and 4, which is in front of the law complex, we're going to be having Battle on the Beach happen at that time. And that's where the schools, the teams that represent the area high schools are going to play for a chance to win $1,000 to go back to that school's volleyball program.
You can find that full interview on Facebook and YouTube, or you can check it out on Spotify.
Also coming up on Saturday, August 22nd from 5 until 7 p.m., the AMVETS Post 2256 Spaghetti Dinner up in Circleville. The cost is $9 per meal and includes spaghetti, fresh salad, and bread. It's open to the public, so bring your family, your friends, bring grandma and everybody, and an appetite for a great meal while supporting your local veterans organization up in Circleville.
Coming up on Sunday, gather at Hopeton Earthworks on Bark Ranger Day. This is August 23rd at 1 p.m. to discover the ancient beauty of the fantastic local earthworks site.
He said Bark Ranger, not Park Ranger.
Yes, this is Bark Ranger. I'm going to get to that part.
Yes.
Let your dog enjoy the fresh air and scenic trail alongside you while you soak in the rich history and natural beauty of the site, interpreted by a friendly National Park Service ranger. Receive a free Bark Ranger patch and sticker while supplies last for demonstrating responsible use of the NPS site alongside your canine companion. The tour will last approximately an hour long over uneven, sloped terrain. Bring sunscreen, bug spray, water, and a pair of sturdy hiking shoes or boots. For your dog, bring a leash. Expect to keep your dog on that leash. Bring some water and bags to pick up their waste. There are no restrooms or drinking water at Hopeton Earthworks, so you want to come prepared.
Have you been to Hopeton Earthworks?
I've been to Mound City out here, but I don't know if I've ever been to Hopeton Earthworks.
Do you know where it's at?
It's in Newark, right?
No.
What's the one in Newark?
Hopeton, that is the...
is that the Newark Earthworks?
It's the Newark Earthworks, yes.
Okay.
The Hopeton Earthworks are off of North Bridge Street. So if you drive up North Bridge Street and you come up to North River Place Apartments, turn left, follow that sign that says Hopeton Earthworks, and there's a nice little parking area. Then you walk your way up into the earthworks. And now when I've been there, it's been in June, early July, and the wildflowers are just all over the place. It's very beautiful. And then they have trails marked out that would be kind of like how the earthworks were laid out. So you can check that out.
That's pretty cool.
You take your wife out there.
Yeah.
Go a nice little hike.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We don't have a dog, though, so we can't go on Sunday.
That doesn't mean did it say you were required?
No, I don't want to ruin anybody else's fun by not bringing my dog. Maybe I'll bring Chuck and Chrissy.
Oh, there you go.
Meow in the park.
Yeah, that would be interesting. You can join the Ross County Convention and Visitors Bureau for the Murder on the Mountain Dinner Theater. That's coming up September 11th and 12th. It'll be 2 evenings filled with mystery, murder, delicious dinner, and plenty of laughs as well. The facility will open up at 5:30 p.m., and dinner will be served at 7 p.m. After that, put on your detective hat and find the killer.
Bum, bum, bum.
Have you ever done a murder mystery tour?
I've done a murder mystery, but I'm not the kind of person that's catered for. I'm a pretty introverted person, so I'm not big into.
So you don't like playing the game Clue?
Not with strangers. This event, showing up with people I don't know, I don't know if I'd be prepared there.
That's how you make friends.
I understand that.
That's how you meet people.
That's not how I meet people.
I will tell you, when I was serving on a grand jury, I was there with my peers. That's what it's supposed to be, you know. I knew none of the folks before that day. And then afterwards, I had made friends with some of them. It's been incredible. So jury duty, don't always try to get out of it, so to speak.
You know, the one time I was called in for jury duty, it was the week that I was driving to L.A. to go do my internship. So I was like, right? I'm not going to be able to do this.
Yeah. I've only tried to get out once. And the reason I tried to get out was because I knew someone that was going to be before us as the trial.
Oh, yeah,
and
you can't.
So I talked with the judge about it, and he said, no, he's not going to be on this. I said, okay. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to taint the jury, so to speak, in that aspect. All right, coming up in a moment, we'll get you caught up to date with sports. A lot of it for you today. Details next. Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing is your trusted comfort advisor. And on cue, what's running over there?
The cooling.
It's the air conditioner. Thank you, Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, for your services. Now, if you need to feel comfortable in your home, your business, wherever you work, they can handle all of that. Find out what they do by clicking on this ad. It takes you right to their website. You'll find this ad on our website, littermedia.com. Takes you right to AccurateHVAC.com, where you can learn more about your trusted comfort advisor, Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch just to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing, download the Kingston National Bank Mobility app today.
Each week, we'll announce the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union. And in December, we'll announce the Player of the Year. Nominate any amateur athlete by visiting littermedia.com and click on Player of the Week. You'll also see the players we've named throughout the year. Make your nomination today for the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union.
Dixie Chopper. Speed when you need it.
Visit your local Dixie Chopper dealer today or visit DixieChopper.com.
Introducing the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. We want to put your pet in the spotlight. Pets with paws to pets with fins. If they gallop, crawl, or slither, play fetch, or simply curl up and snuggle. Send us a photo of your pet and we'll announce a new pet each week. And one pet will be crowned Pet of the Year. To nominate your pet, visit littermedia.com. Click on Pet of the Week. Tell us about your pet and be sure to include a photo. Watch Litter Media Live each Thursday for the announcement of the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. No purchase necessary. Contest applications must be from Ohio residents and at least 18 years old.
Mark came to the Adena Orthopedic and Spine Institute in severe arm pain from a degenerative disc. Minimally invasive spinal surgery got him back to what matters most. At Adena, we do what we love, so you can too.
Now time for sports, and we start off with Dan Ramey.
I'm pulling up the Haynes Total Healthcare Center High School scoreboard, available at littermedia.com, even as we speak. Last night, we had some results from tennis, from soccer, and volleyball. So a lot of this is getting into full swing. But I want to start off with golf. SVC girls match number 2 at Deer Creek Golf Course was moved to Big Beaver Golf Course due to wet grounds at Deer Creek. And the match at Big Beaver then was halted due to lightning. They only got 4 holes in. They needed to get in 6, or a total of 9 for the day. So they needed to get 5 more. So no makeup date has been decided at this point in time. Boys golf, they had FAC match number 3. This was over at Franklin Valley in the Jackson area. Parker Holstein was your meet medalist. He had a 35 for the Jackson Ironman. They won it overall, so with a score of 150 ahead of Miami Trace. Chillicothe was 3rd over Washington, Hillsborough, and McLean. In girls tennis yesterday, Waverly blanked Athens 5-0. Taze Valley did the same to Washington. Girls soccer, Bloom Carroll, a 2-1 winner over Bishop Hartley. In boys soccer, Fairfield Union defeated Logan 3-2. And in volleyball, it was Olentangy over Taze Valley last night, 3-1. On tap for today, there are more than 30 events on tap, and that includes, I'm not going to read them all, but just going to highlight some of these. St. Trace Volleyball is on the road to Fairfield Union. Chillicothe opens its season at Amanda Clear Creek tonight. Also, boys soccer has St. Trace at home with South Webster this evening. As we heard on the Meet the Teen night, Chillicothe is hosting Centennial. That'll be at 7 o'clock. Logan Elm is over at McLean this evening. And girls soccer, a lot of this is boys and girls, the same circumstances. However, there are some who are just girls only, and that includes Lancaster hosting Gahanna-Lincoln tonight. Boys golf, Bloom Carroll is at Worthington Kilbourne. Circleville and Logan Elm will face each other at Pickaway Country Club. Girls golf, FAC match number 4, I think it's number 4, is going to be held today at the Chillicothe Country Club. And in tennis, Chillicothe travels to Miami Trace. Washington is at Hillsborough, Benton County at Jackson, and this is always a heated rivalry in no matter what they play, Circleville at Taze Valley.
The Prospect League postseason awards are rolling out this week. Yesterday, they announced the Prospect of the Year, which is Colin Sankpeel of the Cape Catfish, and they announced the Western Conference All-Star team. Today, they'll announce the Fireman of the Year and the Eastern Conference All-Stars. Tomorrow, they'll announce the Manager of the Year, Thursday, Pitcher of the Year, and Friday, the Player of the Year.
Congratulations.
Yesterday, the Reds split a day-night doubleheader with the Cardinals. The Cards took the first game 2-1, and then Ellie De La Cruz had a walk-off single in the 10th inning to win 6-5. Is that the second game?
Yes.
Okay. Cincinnati came back from a 4-1 deficit in that second game.
Mm-hmm.
Dane Myers tied the game with a home run in the 9th to force the extra frame, and Game 3 of the 5-game stretch is tonight at Great American Ballpark.
They already had 4 games on the schedule, but then a game that had been canceled due to rain was moved into this, so that created the day-night doubleheader. And then now it's not often you play 5 straight games against somebody unless it's the World Series,
right,
or the National League or the American League Championship Series. All right, off last night were the Cleveland Guardians. They are home tonight against the Giants up in Cleveland. Coming up in a moment, this date in history.
But first, we want to tell you about Litter Quality Propane. There's no bill when there's a fill. Contact Litter Quality Propane today about metered gas service at litterpropane.com.
At Tomlinson Insurance, we've been protecting families, farms, and businesses since 1853. From auto, home, farm, life, or health, we tailor coverage that fits your world. With multiple carriers to meet your insurance needs. Real people, real service, local agents who can answer the phone and care when it matters most. Tomlinson Insurance. Let our history be your future. Call or stop by today.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
Whenever I first applied for the ArchWiz opportunity, do I have to pay this back? Do I have to do that? Like, is it a loan? And it's not. It's a scholarship. A goal of mine is to graduate college debt-free. If you're a crew member, you get $2,500 a year, and if you're a manager, you get $3,000. And especially if you're going locally to college, like to the branch or something like that, it's really helpful.
life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? But with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 is always available to help. So get in touch today.
The Bean Foundation wants to raise awareness about suicide prevention by sharing 988. Trained crisis counselors are available to talk 24/7, 365 days a year. 988. Save the number. Save a life. To learn more about the Bean Foundation, click on this ad on littermedia.com.
Time for this station history. And coming up, let me do a quick little tease, our national days.
Yes.
Get ready for that. 1590 was the year. Governor of Roanoke Island, the colony there, John White, returns from England to find no trace of the colonists that he left there 3 years earlier.
Where'd they go?
Wiped off the face of the planet.
Matt, you leave people and you say, I'll be back. Be good. And then they're just gone.
I didn't read much into this, so I don't know the complete history of the lost colony of Roanoke, but I kind of wonder, were his coordinates off and he just landed someplace where he thought was the colony?
It was either that or they all got abducted by aliens.
You have a strong point
They're
there.
both valid arguments.
Yeah. 1926, the first televised weather map is broadcast by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration in Washington, D.C. Now, had he had a televised weather forecast in 1590, I mean, maybe
he'd need a television.
The aliens could have brought that to him. And
maybe.
That would have helped out.
Maybe.
If you're going to use that mind of thought.
Today, our national days, we have Fajita Day. Ice Cream Pie Day, Mail Order Catalog Day, and Pinot Noir Day. Mm-hmm. I'm not a big fan of Pinot Noir.
Is that like the old black and white movies where you got the detectives and all that kind of stuff?
It's a dry red wine.
Oh, gotcha. See, I'm not a drinker. I don't know that stuff.
I just don't like red wine.
Yeah.
It tastes like leather to me.
You've eaten leather?
I mean, no, but I can imagine what it would taste like.
At some point in time, have you been force-fed a belt?
Not that I can think of.
It tastes like leather. It's kind of like beef jerky. I guess there's been times where I've tried to pull that beef turkey and with my teeth, and I'm thinking I may as well try and eat a belt.
Yeah.
All right. Tomorrow. What do we have tomorrow? Anything special?
Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Tomorrow is Wednesday. I know we started off the program with a question as to what day it was.
You had a question as to what day it was. I knew what day it was.
Yes, tomorrow is Wednesday. We do not have a special edition for tomorrow. So we'll have this show again at 11 o'clock tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to add?
No, I'm drawing a blank.
Okay. Very good.
Keep an eye on littermedia.com and on our social media pages, as always, throughout the rest of the day as we share more beneficial news that you can use.
Nice recap. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
As we put a wrap on things, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Back at it again tomorrow with another edition of Litter Media Live.